feels like we're getting back to our roots. I mean, the fast lane was fun for a while, but I think our definition of quality needed a reality check. We realized that smaller doesn't always mean less. Sometimes the best things really are free.
The difference in the culture was we're very team oriented and collaborative. We win as a team, we lose as a team. Most of the time we win as a team. And that is something that is just completely different from some of the banking I've experienced in the past. And the customer is always at the forefront of our decisions, so that helps us keep that culture going. You know, we are a very lean organization, and that helps us be very competitive in the marketplace, and that brings momentum and keeps the culture very positive, that we can compete effectively against the big banks and the mid-sized regional banks. It's always worked for me in the past to roll my sleeves up and get right in there with my bankers and work with the customers, join them on calls. And our business is solving people's problems, solving their financial problems and helping them. So I like to lead by example, but also I just like to work side by side with my team. So from the culture perspective and from the team members' perspective, it's very important to WaFd Bank. We do what we say we're going to do for our customers. We keep our word. We keep our promises as much as possible. What makes us really competitive is we're big enough to compete and provide financial services with the large money center banks, but we're also small enough to be nimble and quick with our decisions. There's only 3 or 4 levels of management total in WaFd Bank, and that helps us make very quick decisions for the customer. You know, I think it comes back to we as bankers live in the communities that we serve, and when COVID hit, it was a chance to be part of a solution to keep businesses running so that people wouldn't lose their jobs, and that really resonated with all the bankers at WaFd. I was completely impressed. We all had laptops. We were working from home. We were probably working longer hours than normal bankers' hours, if you will. But it was a sense of giving back and fulfillment. One thing my answer is very similar. That comes back to we always keep the customer at the front of our decisions. Our decisions aren't about what's good for WaFd and we hope the customer's okay. It's what's good for the customer, what's good for the bank, what's good for the shareholders. There is a way for everyone to win and be successful. And that's very key to the culture. You know, one of the things that has worked very well for us is, and we've evolved even in the 3 years I've been there, is we're more and more flexible with scheduling, remote working, what's best for the employee to best serve the customer. And that's sometimes breaking down stereotypes from years and years. And what's nice is, as a mid-sized organization, that was very easy to adopt, right from the CEO down to the teller line. It was very quickly adopted that we can serve the customer best when we think of new ways of serving the customer, like remote work or those kinds of things. What I see happening to some degree, there will always be a need for some teller lines for cash and things like that, or cashing a check, but we're going to be doing more and more coming out to the customer to take care of the customer. We call it concierge banking, but if you need a home mortgage, a banker will come to your place of work or to your home and they'll work with you. It'll be convenient on your terms, and I really see that as part of the future with the digital banking. You'll be able to either sign on to our online platform and take care of it most by yourself, or you'll be able to pick up the phone and to talk to someone personally, and they might even come out to see you. We're growing right with the local economy here. When I started with WaFd 3 years ago, we had 3 bankers on the C&I or commercial industry team and 2 bankers on the real estate team. We are now up to 9 bankers on the commercial industry team, and we're adding bankers on the real estate team as well to try and meet the demand for the financial services and loan volume because the economy has been booming.